everyone. It's me, Chelsea Pleasant. I'm so excited to have you here right now. You guys, this week I really cranked up my YouTube activity and I'm really excited about it. And one of the things I wanted to do was a weekly vlog just because I want you guys to know, if you want to know more about my life outside of fitness, right? Because I work out a lot, but I do other things too. So I had these amazing intentions of recording this awesome vlog for you. And I recorded content, but okay, so we have like a million computers in our house. And one of the computers is an iMac from, I don't know when Cameron got it, but every time I would put the video on, it would speed it up where I sounded like a chipmunk and I was like this. And I was like, why is that happening? So then I moved it to my laptop and then I accidentally pulled the disk out. So I had done all this editing and then it like didn't have the file sources when I put it back. Anyway, long story short, I decided, you know what, this week I'm just gonna talk to you. I'm just gonna tell you about what's going on and what's been going on because it's quite the story. Okay, so it all starts with about a month ago, actually. I went to this thing called Marketing Impact Academy Live. It is an event with Chalene Johnson. I don't know if you guys know who she is. She's like my idol. I'm obsessed with her. She has this event in Irvine, California at a beautiful hotel. And I don't know how many people were there. It was under 1,000. It was pretty intimate for being a personal development event, but it was really more business development. So I won't go into too many of the details of the event itself. As you can imagine, we learned about marketing. We learned about social media. We got really amped. Cameron actually signed up for a course with Pat Flynn. And he's launching a podcast, as some of you may know if you follow me on social media and follow him on social media. If you want, I can drop his info. His podcast is going to be called The Manhood Monologues, and it should be launching like this week. So look out for that. And I bought a course on YouTube. So that was kind of the things we were working on. We left Marketing Impact Academy so pumped. While I was there, I hired a website designer to completely redo my website. And part of the reason I did that is because I knew I wasn't going to be able to take action on it myself because I was going to North Carolina the very next week and I knew I was going to be really busy there. So it was like, this way I'm still moving forward, things are happening, and then I'll get home and it'll be done and blah, blah. Long story short, it wasn't. The website guy, bless his heart, he actually didn't do it. And so that whole, it took about 3 weeks for me to learn that though. So it was like 3 weeks wasted, which sucked. It sucked. I was so annoyed. I won't get into that though. I'm getting ahead of myself. I wanted to talk about productivity here. So when I went to North Carolina, so I went to Marketing Impact Academy, I left feeling amped. I got this action started, okay? And then I went to North Carolina. So North Carolina, we went to Wilmington. If you guys have ever been there, it's a beautiful beach town. And we were there actually shopping for land because we wanted to build a house there. That was kind of where we decided we wanted to live, even though we had never been there before. But we just knew. And we had one friend there. Cameron had one friend. That just cracks me up. But I love them. They're great. He has a girlfriend, so 2 friends now. And we met a few more people there. We stayed in Airbnb. It was lovely, you guys. And the whole trip, I wasn't productive. Obviously, neither Cameron was Cameron wasn't either. We were busy. We were shopping for houses. It was hard to stay on track. Sorry, my computer went off. And it's going off on my iPad. Very distracting, Cameron. That was Cameron, actually. He's traveling today. So I got home feeling a little bit frustrated. We did find land and it was really exciting. We didn't think we would. It was a really competitive market over there. But we ultimately did, and we got home and I was like, yeah, we're gonna get to work. Woke up the next day with 101-degree fever. I felt terrible. And I was determined to get rid of this. I was fighting it with everything I had. I was fasting and it got rid of my fever. I'll give you that. But I had a cough, my head had all this pressure, and I was trying to be productive, but I just felt exhausted, physically exhausted, and I was getting pissed at myself. I was getting so mad. So that lasted a week. And then at the end of that week, I just want to be real with you. I had a bunch of cancellations with my business, like around 15% of my business. So that's like that's, imagine if you were at work and you got a 15% pay cut. So I went from like feeling on top of the world at Marketing Impact Academy to feeling like, what am I doing? And then I got that guy that didn't finish my website. So I'm like trying to remodel my website, and then he like can't do it. And I'm just like, what are we going to do? Like I felt really stressed out. And to be honest, I had like a big, huge meltdown. I won't go into detail, but basically sobbed on the couch, asked Cameron for all the advice possible. And I had probably like a handful of meltdowns before I finally turned it around. So, but I did turn things around, and I want to talk about that. That was the whole point of that story. Because I had like 3 weeks of not being productive, and then followed by a kind of kick in the nuts, if I had nuts, that was just like, yep, should have been working. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I needed to create some new habits. Number one, took over the website, did it myself. It's freaking awesome. And I spent 3 days buried into my laptop doing it. Number two, this is like my favorite thing in the universe. I got this at Marketing Impact Academy, actually. It is a Smart Life push journal. Okay. So this is pretty cool because what it does is it walks you through. First off, these are expensive. They're so expensive. And I'm cheap. I only use it on days that I know I'm going to be working. I use it like Monday through Friday. I don't use it on weekends because I'm too cheap. But they walk you through the whole like 90-day goal setting process. And it's only 30 days per journal. It allows you to focus on your health as well. It allows you to focus on gratitude. It's amazing. So this book has been a game changer for me because I schedule out my time. I'm intentional about my workouts. I'm intentional about my eating. I'm intentional about my water intake. And if I'm writing my goal down every single day, which I am, I have my 90-day goal. I write it down every single day. I'm thinking about it. And every person is going to have a different goal. But the point is, when you write it down every day and you're thinking about it, and that pen and paper action, it's like, I don't know, it makes it feel more real. It makes it feel like this is actually going to happen for me. So that has been a game changer, and it got me excited again. When I was feeling in a slump, I needed to think about the fact that this is all possible. The things I want, the things I'm trying to do, they're possible. I want them because they're meant for me. Yeah. So that was number one. Number two was a book, and I actually linked it in the description for you. It's called The Judgment Detox. So I'm not very far into the book, but I'm far enough to tell you this. It's freaking amazing because I was judging myself. As you probably heard, as I was telling you about everything, I was so mad at myself for not getting the things done that I wanted to get done, for feeling crappy, and then like for my business struggling, just the whole thing. I was like, this is all my fault. This is all my fault. And then I kind of wanted to blame others too for certain things. I wanted to blame other situations. It's all judgment, right? This book will say things that will just make you, it's so good. It's Gabby Bernstein is the author of the book. And I listened to the audio, and her voice is like angelic. It's wonderful. So anyway, I highly recommend this book, and I put the link in the description. I do the audio because it's easier, but that book really has helped me get in a better mindset about everything. And then the last thing I wanted to, you guys, I had all these notes, and then I showed you this book, and then I got rid of my notes. Stand by. Let me pull up my notes because I don't want to forget the things I want to talk to you about. Okay, turn things around, new habits. Interesting, Chelsea. Interesting. Is it weird to tell you I had notes? I don't know if that's weird, but okay, so now the main thing is Cameron has now left. He has left for a month, and I'm so sad. It's nothing compared to what we've been through in the past, but it's enough it sucks. It sucks a lot for me. I really don't like it. And I want to create some new habits for myself, and I want to share that with you. And that's like the next few vlogs. Cameron won't be here, so I want to show you kind of how I'm going to take advantage of that time, because it's easy when like something like that happens where your husband, your significant other, your friend, whatever, it like leaves town, and you feel super sad and you just kind of want to slump and do nothing, which is actually kind of what I did this morning. I took a nap. Yeah, it wasn't good. But new habits and getting excited about those new habits and being intentional about your behavior, I think is the best way to utilize that time. And it's like I have this 1 month time slot where I get to like really make my husband proud. And that's my goal. Of course I want to make myself proud too, but the fact is he's my teammate, he's my partner, he's my everything. And so I want to utilize this time to improve myself, improve my business, improve my fitness. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I get weird with my fitness stuff sometimes, and I work out without failure, right? But I can eat like a dick sometimes. And I think I've been eating like a dick a little too often lately. Ever since North Carolina, it's been like a little hard to get fully back on track. So all those things I'm going to be working on, and I'm going to talk about and show you, not just talk about. This is boring. This vlog style is not how it's going to be. It'll be much more entertaining, I promise. I say that, but who knows, right? Like, technology is tough, but I wanted to be committed. So I wanted to be here live just talking to you, even if I couldn't upload something fancy. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's what's going on in my life. I appreciate you if you tuned in. I know this was a weird vlog. There wasn't much to say. We bought land in North Carolina. That's the big, how cool is that? How cool is that? We own land in North Carolina. So excited. P.S. If you want to buy my rental property in Missouri, I'd really appreciate that. It's on the market for $45,000. Killer deal. Great passive income. You cannot live in it because the tenant has a lease. But yeah, is that weird that I'm advertising that right now? It would just be really nice after buying that land. We're like, money's kind of, it's not tight, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's scary when you spend that kind of money on one thing, a big piece of land. We're only a few miles from the beach, so it's exciting. Okay, well, I'll let you go. I'm just blabbering now. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. I will see you next week with updates on my new habits. I will go into full detail on everything. Thank you.